Well, good morning, everyone. It is 8 a.m. here on a Tuesday morning. I'm Bill Riles, and it's time for News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Well, we're glad you're here with us on the internets, and we appreciate you watching News 5 Now. I'm a little jittery today. Why, you ask? I thought you might. Well, I make coffee every day when I come to work for News 5 this morning. It's about 3:30 in the morning, and usually many of you have the commercial coffee set up in your workplace. You got the grinder, and then you got the pot and the carafe and all that. That's what we have. And I hit the thing and made the one grind of coffee. And I usually give it a little extra. And we get up early. I give it a little bit of extra coffee. But this time I got distracted. I let it run. So I had two grinds of coffee in them. I could have emptied some of it out, but I said, oh, what could go wrong? Jittery. That's what goes wrong. Get to our big stories right now and tell you what's going on in the world. Number 5 on trade war with China is escalating. Trade war with Canada is escalating. On Monday, Canada's largest province, Ontario, slapped a 25% tariff on electricity that's shipped to 1.5 million American homes and businesses in Michigan, Minnesota, and New York. Ontario Premier Doug Ford estimates the new tax will cost each household or business affected about $69 extra a month. All right. Number 4. A woman is about to make history in Northwest Florida. Jennifer Frank, set to become the City of Milton's first female police chief. Frank says her goal is to prepare her officers the best way she can to protect the city. Frank is currently the chief of police in Windsor, Vermont. She'll take over as Milton police chief in late April. Number 3, the city of Mobile is set to approve a beaver removal contract in today's city council meeting. Officials believe beavers are creating dams and creeks, culverts, and streams that are causing the water to overflow. It'll cost $13,000 a year for a company to monitor 23 different locations. City officials say in the long run it'll save hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wayland Wildlife Services predicts it'll catch 300 to 400 beavers a year. Okay. Number 2, students from around the country are heading to Alabama for spring break soon, and the Orange Beach Police Department is getting ready. They're increasing patrols by up to 50% on busy weekends, and that goes for roads, the beach, and the water. And for the entire spring break season, a small section of Alabama Point under the Perdido Pass Bridge will remain closed to prevent underage drinking or illegal activity. And number 1, work has begun on improvements to Foley's Heritage Park. Some of the changes coming to the downtown park include a new gate and wall, as well as walkways to connect to the pedestrian bridge over Highway 59. Just this weekend, they had the big barbecue and blues cook-off at Heritage Park. Big event, and a lot of people attended. You could smell the barbecue smoking and cooking from for miles around, maybe. Our question of the day, who comes up with these? I don't know. It's not me. But nevertheless, here is your question of the day. What is your hidden talent? Mine, apparently, is pushing these buttons in here, but let's see. Mobile homicide detective stuns crowd with performance of the national anthem. Her hidden talent? BJ says he can play the spoons. His dad taught him years ago. I tried that at one point. Sherry says she can dislocate her thumb. Runs in her family. Michael, I don't know. Can't find it. Todd, I can read a person the first moment I meet them. I have a little bit of that too, Todd. A little bit of that. Chip says he can solve a Rubik's Cube. Very cool. A lot of hidden talents out there. Oh, Jeffrey. Ooh, perfect. Hot wings. How about that? That's a great talent to have. Come on over to our Facebook page and tell us your hidden talent, because I bet there are some more good ones further down the list that I didn't get to, so you can read them for yourself and add to it if you like. Our poll of the day, another casual question: do you spend more time at home or out and about? Personally, I can tell you I spend more time at home. I'm I'm a homebody person. If you go out, you have to deal with traffic. That's a big one in the city of Mobile, all on the Gulf Coast, as a matter of fact. But tell us what you do. More time at home or out and about? And of course, it's easy to comment on any of these polls or questions or any of the stories that you might see on our WKRG Facebook page right here. And we welcome those comments. We like to read them, find out what people are thinking. So just take care of that. Do it for us. And we're glad you're playing along here for our News 5 Now live stream. We enjoy putting it on for you. We will be back a little bit later, coming up at 9 this morning on the air. Devin Walsh on News 5 at 9. She'll be back at noon, and then at 12:30 for News 5 Now at 12:30. How about that? All right, tomorrow morning we will see you bright and early at 4:30 for News 5 this morning, along with Shimani Baker, Simone Sherrod. Grant Skinner will be along. He's still filling in for Caroline Carruthers, who's on maternity leave with her new baby, Ella Jane, and just a beautiful little baby. And, of course, John Nodar will be back as well. We'll see you then, folks. Thanks for watching.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.